Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a collaboration between Bardstown Bourbon Company and Goose Island. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Joe Ferrara, Evan Neaters, and Tim Swyatt.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So we're going to be talking about this one today. Are we excited about this? I know I'm excited about this one. I mean, I love what Bardstown's got going on. I like Goose Island collaborating like this. We've seen collaborations, but on the other way, where they're utilizing ex-whiskey barrels to age the beer in. This is a very interesting one to me because we're doing the reverse of that, and so some beer has been aged there. I want to see the impact on it. What is that going to taste like? So I'm very curious about that one. I do have a media sample headed my way, which will be very cool, so we'll get to taste that. Probably record a show at the ABV Barrel Shop Tasting Bar, so you never know when we'll be doing that. Should be fun, but we'll get to that in just a moment. For right now, McNew said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, McNew?
So this is a new pet peeve of mine. Like, if I were an old man, this would be like an old man rant, okay? So it's like a Karen moment, it's a pet peeve, whatever you want to call it. It makes me irrationally angry. And it's a trend I've noticed lately of it's always women. I'm not going to hate on other women, but it's 4-year-old women posting their fucking Venmos for their birthday or a trip or something. That says, buy me a drink. Buy me a drink. Bitch, if you can't buy your own drinks, don't fucking go. Like, I'm never going to say no if somebody offers to buy me a drink. Sure, you can buy me drinks all night. I'm not going to post my goddamn Venmo asking you to buy me a drink because it's my birthday or I'm on vacation. I have unfriended 5 people because it makes me so angry. Irrationally angry.
Well, I guess it's okay to put it on your back car window because I saw it on your car window.
No.
Like, that's like totally different.
No, okay.
That's passive.
I've never done this, but I do see it. So if you drive 65 south, like to Louisville or to Nashville, you see it. And if they're like, it's my 21st birthday or it's my bachelorette, okay, great. I'm going to throw you $5 because I think you're so cute and fun. But when you're like 40 plus, bitch, stop.
So if you're 40 plus, that's the problem.
No, I'm not throwing anybody $5, whether they're cute and fun or not.
No, I'm like 21st birthday shirt, bachelorette party. Why aren't your friends buying your drinks? First of all, get better friends. But those I understand. And like, you're driving like miles on the interstate, sure, great. But when they're just posting them on Facebook or their Instagram, I'm like, oh no, unfollow.
That's too lazy. That's too lazy if I put it on Instagram. I put it
Those
on their car.
Those are the 3 exceptions.
Yeah. No,
but does that make you guys angry, or like, do you think it's weird?
Yeah, it makes me angry. Of course,
I think it's ridiculous.
I hate it. It's so cringy to me. It makes me really angry.
I think it's just more
not grandma.
Sorry,
if it's not grandma or crazy Aunt Sally Venmoing them, kudos on for putting it out there. I'm more pissed off at the people that are sending them money. I'm just going to send them $1 or whatever it may be. I'm more pissed off at that population. Don't enable and continue to reward stupid behavior.
Okay.
And you know,
So you're
that's why they're doing
assuming
it.
that someone sent them money.
Oh, somebody did. Absolutely.
No, they did. No, they did.
Well, I think the sending money is the stupid.
That's why they do
behavior.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is more proof
The
of the
sender is
downfall of the
more
human race.
stupid.
You guys are mad at the stupidity. I'm mad at the tackiness. I'm like, that is so tacky. Fucking put that out there.
Oh my God, they probably don't even eat continental style.
I'm mad at the whole situation.
Oh, yes.
This summer, there's been at least 5 people who've been like, go and do a concert. Here's my Venmo. Buy me a drink. I'm like, bitch, if you can buy concert tickets, buy your own fucking $15 drinks. Quit with this. It's not cute.
There is a lot of cringe on social media. And again,
Oh, God,
I
yes.
called out the guys last week for a bourbon guy thing. That's a stupid thing. But a lot of the cringe, I have to say, more so is on the females than on the guys. I don't know what women are thinking sometimes when they're just like dancing, or they're like, if you pause it real quick, I'm in a bikini, or what the hell are they? What is this all about? What is your how can I just delete where I don't get any of this?
What is your algorithm?
All those guys get the same stuff. I have the same crap.
Yep.
And it's just like, or, hey,
It's
come to my
stupid.
free OnlyFans. Well, first off, if you're on OnlyFans and you're giving away for free, I'm sorry, you need to find new management. Because
Right.
that's, first off, stupid. What are you doing? It's like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's a bait and switch, but please.
Yes, do better, and you don't need to go begging for. I mean, my God, I can't drive anywhere now because they had some lawsuit in St. Louis where it's free speech to stand at a corner and ask for money. So now every goddamn corner has 4 people when you're getting off the highway and they're running towards your car. And now we have to get on social media and people are begging too. I mean, come on, man.
Yes.
Give me a break.
There was a study.
By the way, if
study in
anybody's
Chicago.
listening, please head over to patreon.com.
Exactly. Patreon, the ABV Network, and
I just got to put in a quick plug mid-show there.
That's
contribute
funny.
appropriately. There was a study that this is probably about 15, 20 years ago in Chicago, where they followed around the professional folks that are walking around getting donations. They know the specific spots to go to, the specific things to say, and these guys were bringing in 50, 60 grand a year in cash.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a whole, it was one of the local news networks followed them around, and it's like, man, if you can put that to good things, I hope you're sending that to someplace else and whatever may be, but it's like, what do you do? It's all over. You can't get around it. And don't even start me on tipping for everything.
Tipping for everything.
Yeah, no, so like you just go buy like a fucking bagel
Yeah.
or something, right? And they like turn the screen. Do you want a tip? I always put no on those.
That's
like,
the most annoyingly obnoxious thing they've come up with.
and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
software does. It's just what the software does. And I don't think they expect you to tip, but it just the ask is very annoying because you're like,
They have your name.
Oh, no, they're
They
giving you
have
the
your
look of
number for your
shame.
rewards card. They know the people who don't tip.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't want a little extra sauce with your bagel that you're not expecting. That's what I started trying to pay more in cash. I'm done with this whole thing. I'm starting to pay more in cash where it's here it is, no set, done. And they look at you weird. And I was at an establishment at a concert that I overserved myself and was live for the first time concert. I was all over the place that night, but I was so happy because that establishment accepted nothing but cash.
Really?
Wow.
Perfect.
No cards, nothing.
Yeah.
There were 4 ATMs. There was a security guard in there so you didn't get robbed as you're taking money out of the ATM to pay the staff and everything. Everybody was smiling and having a good time. I'm like, where is this? This business owner has figured it out. I'm going back to that establishment as many times as I can.
There you
There's a
go.
lot of
Great.
Busch Stadium in St. Louis doesn't take cash anymore. You
No,
have
none of the
to
main
use your
stadiums
card.
do either.
Yeah,
No.
it's
Oh,
crazy.
that's dumb.
Some
I hate
places.
it.
Yeah. I like to pay cash. We're society. Once we are get rid of cash altogether, we're no longer a society. I don't know what we are. It's
We're not a
good.
society anymore.
Well, we
People are
kinda-
asking you to Venmo them drink money.
Right.
we're a trash society. It's
Where
terrible.
are the zombies? The
Yes.
apocalypse
It's
is coming.
coming. It's coming.
I guess if the thought I always said you guys can sacrifice me first, and you still can, because if you do, I will no longer have to see anybody's Venmo request. So please,
Okay.
Yeah,
We
no,
need
I'm
the
I'm
zombies
there.
now.
I'm going
do
to
the
the
door.
zombies. I don't want to see it anymore.
All right.
So fair enough. There you go.
Well, in case anybody's interested, you can Venmo at SwyGuy2112. Anything you want for tips, tricks, and anything else as well. So just so you know.
There you go. There you go. All right. On that note, it is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy Cool.
Okie dokie. It's the Kentucky Owl.
Okay. Decent. All right. Next up is Evan Neaters.
All right. I'm kind of going with the theme of the show. I have a Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series number 6.
Okay.
I'm going to talk over it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
too late.
Really good.
Well, you missed it. That's definitely the lead. A little sloshy there at the end.
little slosh.
Yeah, it's enough to take the lead for sure. I'll go next. I've got Art of the Spirits here, ABV Barrel Shop pick. That white on the set. Wow,
Oh,
Eaters. Yeah, I took the lead.
That was so cute.
All right, I didn't take the lead. Neaters has got the lead. All right, McNew, you're next.
Have a Saz Rye.
No,
You got
Neaters
excited.
still has the lead. Neaters still has the lead. Tim, you're next.
All right, I've got a single barrel from the ABV Barrel Shop. This is an oldie but a goodie still. It's the old 55 single barrel, who's
nice.
on our flagship Whiskey's All-Star event in October coming up, by the way. Jason's coming back.
Oh,
out.
you know what he needs to get you? Single malt. That single
That's
malt
what we
he's got.
have. I wasn't going to let it out, but we got the
Wait,
single malt.
that single malt
Secrets out.
is so good. That's worth the price. If you're listening to this, that's worth the price of the ticket just to taste that. Man,
Yep.
we got a bottle of that. We picked up when we were at his place. We were spending the night because we were going to do a barrel pick the next day. We drained it in the hotel lobby. Fosnot, of course, because he's in love, had to talk to his wife on the phone. So he leaves, and he's gone 20 minutes, however long it takes him to get his pants down, all the stuff he's got to do for the evening call. He comes back and he's like, I want some more of that single malt. We're like, nah, sorry, dude, it's gone, man. It's gone. She gone.
Nope. She gone. Yeah, we got the single malt with Jason on the line, so that'll be great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's give this one a try.
Okay. No, not enough. Yeah, that's
Nope.
single malt.
Bad.
We'll change your.
No, but Evan Neaters is like Mary Lou Retton over there. She had a little bit of a wobble at the end on that
Yeah.
malt, but
Yeah.
it's almost a
Maybe
perfect
like that
blend.
Carrie Strug when she had the bad ankle.
With the ankle. Carrie,
Yeah.
God, what a
Bella
fighter.
right now is
No,
getting
no,
ready
no,
to
no,
pick Evan up.
no.
Yeah. No,
You can't
what?
talk about that.
About picking
Bella
up Carrie
Caroli.
Strug? I think you can. We can't talk about Carrie. That's like an iconic moment.
It's only iconic because she was forced to do it.
Well, this is true. We're not diminishing that. Bella Caroli's an animal.
Sure. She ended up doing okay out of that. How much money do you think Carrie Strug made off of after that?
Millions.
How
Enough that
much
she
would
doesn't
you,
have
how
to hear
much
about
would
her
she have made
anymore.
if she's like, I just can't go. I'm not going to do this. 0. 30 million or 0. One jump. What do you want to do?
Sticks it. Oh,
I think I could have done that jump for 30 million bucks.
it would look like the kid on Old School, Steve. You and I up there.
Oh, hell
The
yeah.
Big boy
I'd have done
running
it.
down the hall, running down the thing.
I
off
would have
the
got
ball.
the speed, and then I would have done the smile with the jump turn at the end, and then the jump turn the other way. I'd have done the whole thing. I'd have done the whole goddamn thing. Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
beard flapping in the
And you
wind.
would have
as
broke
it's
your
going
other
by.
ankle at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah, and then the ESPN announcers would have to be carrying me around the studio the next day. That'd be the fun too, because then they're doing the mock ads and all that. They'd be carrying me around. I'd have a time of my life with that stuff. All right, Joe, you're last but not least, man. What do you got?
I have Bellmead Reserve Bourbon Cast Strength.
No, not enough. Evan Neaters, you win.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hell of a pour, Neaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be upright by the end of the night. All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Bardstown Bourbon Company Goose Island collaboration. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com.
I have a bottle of Lee W. Sinclair from Spirits of French Lick.
All right, let's just take a break, and when we come back, you can't beat that. I mean, it's a fucking...
That was like the best cork pop ever.
We'll just isolate that and use that for the official sound of cork pop. I mean, my God.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the Bardstown Bourbon Company and Goose Island collaboration.
Yes, we are. Kathy, what do we know about this?
What we know is they took a blend of 6 and 7 year Kentucky bourbons and they aged them for 1 extra year in emptied Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout barrels. So they're going from oak barrels into a stout barrel, and they left the barrels dirty with all that yummy stout goodness all around. And then they married it with a 9-year-old Kentucky bourbon. So it says it's got a lot of chocolate malt and dried cherries, which is something I would expect from a stout. It is $159.99 for a 100 proof bottle.
Okay.
So, Kathy, would you say that they left the barrels moist with stout?
Oh, so moist.
So moist.
Very
Moist
News
doesn't
checked out
bother
anyway.
me.
Yeah. It does McNew, but she stepped away.
We do
She
left
stepped
just
away.
because of that word.
Yeah, she knew it was coming, so she was like, I'm out. She
They
read
were
the...
so moist with stout.
Moist. Yeah. What do you guys think about this one? Are you excited?
I'm going to state the obvious on this one first. $159.99. Couldn't you bastards put it at $149.99 and call it a day? Why'd you have to go the extra $10? That's $150.
It's $199 here.
Yeah.
$199 there. Wow.
Okay.
I've kind of set my limit at $125. If something's over that, it's got to really be something
Okay.
that I've been
So
looking
that's like
for
a $75
long time.
bourbon then, because we always had to factor in the New York uptick.
Right.
Yeah. So
All the shipping costs, you know.
He is Joe is limited to $75 bourbon. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think it sounds great, but I'm with Slide on this. I think the price is obnoxious.
Yeah.
price
Yeah,
is
no.
bad.
100, it's 100 proof.
Yeah. Well, there is. I mean,
There's a lot of people on this chain that's got to get paid. I get that. I want to definitely taste it. I want to get, if somebody's got a bottle, please open it up. I'd be more than happy to taste it for you and tell you how it is.
Right. So
We
it's
will bring all of us to their house and we will Zoom the show from their home while we try it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
All 6
I'm down.
of us. On the show
Because
right now.
I'd
I
chip
will
in for
say
that.
about this group. If we taste it and it's that good, you'll pay $159.
You'll pay what?
Pay
Oh, yeah.
If it's good enough, if it's like, oh, this lives up to what it should be, yeah, we'll drop 159. No, there's no worry about that. Yeah, all of us have bottles we've spent over 159 for. Even Joe with his policy.
If I tasted something and I liked it, I would spend the money.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that Lagavulin and Jameson has done with stout barrels. They both have made a version of their whiskey with stout, and it really, for me, made a really nice difference for those whiskeys.
I didn't know, Joe. Do you remember Glenmorangie did that Spios line with the rye barrels? That was
Spios Wyatt. Yeah,
Spios.
that was good.
Yes, Spios was the Glenmorangie line on that one, where they finished. I think it was 12-year Glenmorangie in X rye barrels,
right?
Which was a really tasty, interesting play on the single malt. That one went quick in this household, but they're doing this. I mean, yeah, you're right. Jameson's been doing it. Lagavulin's been doing it. It makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, stout is the best beer, so.
Stout is the best beer, particularly in the fall. I don't know. It's not a great summer beer, but yeah, in the fall.
When it's cold out, it's definitely
winter,
better.
Fall and winter, man, it kills. No doubt about it. So yeah, it's fun. It's a fun collaboration. I like when brands collaborate. I particularly like when they co-brand. You know, that this one's co-branded. If you see it, the Goose Island label is on there. Their logo is on the bottle, which is cool. And I like when they do that versus, a lot of collaborations. It's just, we worked with someone on this. It's, finished in a rum barrel, but you don't know what the rum is or anything like that. We get a lot of that kind of stuff. So this is kind of cool. So we'll see. We're going to hold judgment until we taste it. And like I said, I'm going to get a bottle from a media sample. So we'll some of us on here will get the opportunity to try it. We'll let you know what we think. So sounds fun.
Well, you have a double Illinois. Yeah, you got a double Illinois connection here too, as well, because you've got Bardstown, which is owned by the Pritzker family now, the private equity group, which is Illinois based, and then you also have Goose Island. So folks in Illinois, we got to represent.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Just like taxes, they overprice the bottle, but that's all right.
Yeah. It should be in Missouri, but it's not going to be in Missouri, which is kind of dumb. But yeah. I mean,
interesting.
Goose Island, and then there's some involvement with the brewery that's located by us, right? All right.
Yeah.
You think you throw it in Missouri? Throw us a bone. We love the Goose Island here, so I get that's a Chicago thing, but we love it here. But yeah,
correct.
Yeah. It's an interesting collaboration too, because that stuff. It's sad to me that they make so much of it now. It's still sitting around. I mean, there's cases of it on the floor at the grocery store and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that. Like going back number of years now too. That's been still sitting there.
Yeah.
I caught 2016 one time. I was like, wow, and this is 2022. I was like, oh boy.
What do you pay for a bottle of that there?
It just
I went
depends
to
on
buy
which
some
one.
beer when a store had it, and they were going from anywhere from $18 to like $28 a single bottle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's about That's I would say that's on the higher end of average. We're probably about 15. So it doesn't have to go that far for us. So here in Chicago, but yeah, it's about 15 to 18, I'd say.
Okay. Well, there's certainly the when you get to those variants, they're definitely
that's a different story. Proprietors or anything like that. Good luck.
Yeah. They can go up to $100. So yeah. Crazy for a bottle of beer. All right, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Evan, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me wanting to try this collaboration, and you can find me on Facebook at Evan Eaters.
All right, Kathy Cool.
I am on Instagram at KKCaskStrength.
Tim.
You can find me open for samples or Venmo at SwyGuy2112 on Instagram.
That's right. That was this show. God.
Oh, yeah. Joe, how about you?
He beat me to it. I was going to say you can find me at Bourbon_aficionado on Instagram with my Venmo account listed, trying to buy one of these bottles.
Heck yeah. Why not?
I think Venmoing for this makes sense. Venmoing for someone to get a drink at a bar.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Save up for a bottle.
Maybe that's
their standards, KK. Yeah. They're standards.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, GoFundMe.
That's right.
Give me a Goose Island collaboration.
Need this bourbon.
All right, McNew, how about you?
You can find me being a hater at McNew ABV on Instagram.
I don't like. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
know.
God, I'm not gonna Venmo you any money.
yeah, no money. And beer
Not
tastes so
getting
beery.
any
I don't
money.
like beer shows. All right, for me, I'm an
Find
easy
me
to
on
find.
the sidewalk.
And
Yeah.
find me on the sidewalk, dude.
Yeah. At Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. ABV Barrel Shop. We're the place where you can try before you buy. When you're in town, please come by and see us. At a minimum, sign up for email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theABVNetwork.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Adios.
See everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you're in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com, and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.